Let's try Josh in Detroit. All right, Josh, you're going to get your shot. Let's see what you do with it. What's up, Josh?
Hey, Jim. Congrats on the Radio Hall of Fame. But, of course, if I would have been there, I would have handled it a little bit different. I would have pulled up a spot at your table, and I would have said, feels damn good to be a gangster, properly pour you all a drink, and recorded your acceptance speech from there. Looked like John was a football field back. And what's up with this guy, John in New York, wearing a flat-billed hat and freaking earrings and a rent suit? I never seen a guy fan out so much. The word fan wants it back. Let me tell you something else, Jim. This guy is so shaky on his calls that he probably would call your show and say, Josh in Detroit is my favorite caller, Jim. Rack him.
I don't know why he didn't get run, Alvin, but he didn't. Josh in Detroit talking about John in New York. All right, so when you say, if it were me, Jim, I would have pulled up a seat right next to you and I would have... Really, Josh? The reason that John in New York was so far back, those are really expensive tickets. Really expensive tickets. And the reason they're really expensive tickets is that's how the Radio Hall of Fame exists. That's how it's subsidized. That's how it's funded. In large part by that night. Those tables cost a lot of money. Single tickets cost a lot of money. My man, he threw down to get in that room because he loves the show. And he loves me. And he couldn't get much closer because most of the inductees bought tables early on for their friends and family. So that's a pretty stupid way to insult a guy. Like, hey, man, you couldn't get any closer than that? He got in the room and he paid for the ticket and brought his daughter, so he paid for 2 tickets. Costs a hell of a lot of money, Josh. Money you probably will never see. In terms of him with his, quote, flat-brimmed hat, rented suit. I don't know if the suit was rented or not, man. It was good hustle. It was good to see John. He showed up. He showed the love. It was great to see him in person. It was a really positive experience for me to see John. My man
John.
Stephen Panis also was there. Showed up to represent and support. Man, meant the world to me. Those were really expensive tickets.